Welcome, Cancers, and this is your general scope for the week of April 17, 2017. Let me see. So I was almost complete and done with your general scope, and my computer decided to shut off on me. That's the second time it's done it, so I'm having challenges in doing videos today. It is April 11th. This is a pink full moon as well. So the shutting down of the computer I blame on the Mercury in retrograde, and so it is a full moon at this time, and a pink full moon at that. It is in Libra, and Libra is a sign of relationships, and the full moon in Libra is a sign it's desires as well. The full moons is when I put out my crystals to charge them, and full moons also bring an ending to things, but so it doesn't necessarily mean that your relationships are coming to an end. It could be flourishing into something better, maybe moving on to the next level. And with me, the new moon is new beginnings. So that being said, I apologize. I have allergies going on at this time. I did take a pill for it, and I have a cold sore, and I wasn't going to show my face. I didn't want any distractions, but I'm explaining stuff. What else is going on? Because I have to go through this over again, because my video didn't even save. Is Mercury in retrograde. I went into more detail about that in the April 10th weekly video, and I just want to add, and I should have just done a whole video on that. But one thing I wanted to add to is, if you have to travel, if you have to get into contracts at this time and you have no choice, like you have to get that job, you have to travel somewhere, you have to get that apartment or home, then you want to read the fine print. Make sure you thoroughly understand what you're signing. That's all I have to say about that. What else is going on is Facebook. I said that again. I don't know why I'm saying Facebook. YouTube is going through some changes here, and this is how I get paid. So, but I thank you guys for the personal readings, because I really appreciate that, and I enjoy doing those as well. And but this is how I get paid, and how I get paid is I don't know when they did the changes, but this is how they've done the changes in that you need to watch the commercial. So that's why I put it at the beginning, so I get that over with. So you need to watch the commercial. That's how I get paid, and that's how I pass on the free readings to you guys for the weekly and the monthly horoscopes, general scopes. And I mean, some of them are long, and some of them can be like 5 minutes. And I don't know if I've had that in mine, but I know that usually mine runs from about 30 seconds. So just let it go, let it run through, go make a snack or a drink or something and come back. But that's how I get paid. So let's just get this over with. Let's just get this started with you doing this one more time. And I was just recapping your general scopes, and my computer decided to shut off on me. So beginning of the week, here we go. 9 of Swords. So you're probably starting off the week with fear base. These are all your fears, your worries, your concerns. You're also probably having sleepless nights. And again, it could be Mercury in retrograde. So watch how you think, watch how you communicate to other people, and watch how you react to other people's thoughts and how they communicate with you as well. And I relate to this as in trimesters, like in pregnancy. So 1 to 3 months is the first trimester, so on and so forth. This is like the ending of that the third trimester. So you're kind of getting over this. For some, are probably got medications or on medications for the anxieties and the insomnia, and that helps some. So we're coming to the probably the ending of this. Moving on to the next one is the 10 of Swords, which is no more of that. It's done and over with. No more pain, sorrow, and suffering. But this is a card of fear base, worries, anxieties, and sleepless nights as well. So going through that at the beginning of the week. Next card we have is the Queen of Swords, and this is truthful energy. This is righteous energy that's coming through. You could be feeling more stable, safe, secure, confident at this time. Some truth may come in for you as well. If it is a person, this is a very blunt person, very honest and truthful, even if it hurts. But again, Mercury retrograde, you want to watch. I'd say more be concerned if it was this way. But still, it's still a caution to be aware of how you're thinking, how you're communicating, and how you react to other people as well. This could be someone you go to for advice as well, even if, you know, because she's so blunt and honest and truthful that it could hurt. But you admire this person for that, and that's why you go to this person for the advice. As well as this could be a manager, supervisor who gives you your duties, who's rules more in the head than in the heart. So very strategic and by the book. You know, more direct, and you do this, you do this, you do this, you do this. So could be that type of person as well. Next card we have, and this is about midweek, but like I say, energy does flow. This is about stability, rest, relaxation, recuperating. Some of you might have had surgery and are recuperating, recovering from that. Some of you just need a little break. Some of you probably are meditating as well. This is a meditative kind of card as well. But notice the sword is here, and you're still ready to go on, fight the day, or go on through your day. But it is a card about rest, relaxation, and recuperating. Next card we have is the Six of Cups. This is a card of balance and harmony. That's what sixes are. And this is a nostalgic card. So this brings about nostalgic. Somebody from your past could be coming back into your life, and maybe could be mending old wounds. But then again, you could be going to maybe back to where you grew up in your childhood as well, feeling nostalgic in that way. You could be even just going down the street. You could be seeing something, smell something, notice something from your past, and it brings up nostalgic feelings. So basically, it is a card of nostalgia. Next card we have is the Knight of Wands, and this is if it's energy, it is an impulsive energy. It is a very exciting energy, fun, loving energy. If this is a person, then it could be a very adventurous, exciting person, high level of energy as well, very impulsive, loves to try experience new things, good to have as a friend. Very good. Will keep you in stitches. Like I said, very exciting person, but not so good to have as a romantic partner, because this person does not stay in one place for very long. He does leave at a whim's notice or no notice at all. Another thing from this card is you could be receiving a message as well, very swift message at this time as well. This is a weekend card, so you could be getting maybe invites to go out on a date, to go out with friends or go out with family as well. Next card we have is the Page of Pentacles. This is a card about new beginnings. It could be financial, it could be new ways of spending your time, because when I look at the Pentacle, I don't necessarily relate it to just only financial situations. I relate it to as time and something valuable. This is also a card of higher learning. Doesn't necessarily mean that you go off to school to learn something. You could be learning things on your own through books, through maybe videos on YouTube as well. This is also an immature person. You could be dealing with an immature person, maybe financially or time-wise. But it is a card of new beginnings. You could be dealing with your own child or the child of somebody else as well. And could be receiving news as well. Could be financial news, or like I said, it could be time-wise. So you could get an invite again, another invite card to go out on a date. This is probably somebody you just met, but it could be going out with new friends, or somebody new as well. Last card we have is the Lover's card. So this is a card of attraction, of love. So you could have met that person, could have gone on that date, and you meshed very well, and are very attracted to each other. So a major love card for this. And what else is going on? It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but as it portrays itself, it is the love of itself card. and it could be just a good friendship that has evolved as well. And another message that this brings out is a card of choices. So wherever you are in a relationship at this time, it is that choice of moving to the next level. So let's kind of recap here. So lots of fear bases at the beginning of the week, a lot of worry, a lot of thoughts, so insomnia going on, but we're coming to the end of that. It is the last trimester, as I say, of that card, and of worrying and of insomnia and so forth. So sleepless nights, worry, just a lot of fear-based, a lot of thoughts going through your mind at this time, and it's basically fear-based. But just also watch out that Mercury retrograde, like I said, and it goes with the next card as well. So truthful energy, righteous energy, and if it's not the energy, then it is a person. It's a very blunt person who is very honest and truthful, even though it hurts. And so like I said, it could be someone you admire that you go to for advice, or it could be a supervisor or manager at that. Or you could be feeling quite confident in yourself beginning of the week as well. And then we come to rest, relaxation, and recuperation. Okay, recovering from surgery, if that's the case for you, or being in a meditative state at this time as well. But rest, just taking a break from something, almost like a cat nap. And then nostalgic energy coming through about midweek. Someone could come in from your past and healing old wounds, or just someone from your past coming in for you this week period, or you're just going to visit your old childhood town that you grew up in as well. Just nostalgic feelings coming up for you at this time. Then we have a very energetic, very exciting energy coming in during the weekend. And if it's not excitement energy or high levels of energy, then it could be a person who is very adventurous, very exciting to be around, loves to try new experiences. Like I said, very adventurous, good to have as a friend, but not so good to have as a romantic partner, because this person does not stay in one place for very long. And what else is going on with this is you could be getting a message as well coming through for you. But as well, it could be an invite to go out on a date, or to go out spend time with family or friends. And you could be dealing with an immature person about weekend as well. Could be immature in their financial or their time-wise. But it is a card of new beginnings, and it could be a card of higher learning as well. And you could just be dealing with your own child or the child of somebody else. But this is a card that also brings in news, so you could be getting some kind of news. So maybe another invite as well to go out on a date, or spending time with friends or family. And maybe new ways of spending time with friends and family. And the last and not least, though, is the Lovers. So you could have met up with somebody who you really mesh with and really like. There is an attraction there. It is a card of love, major love at that. It is a major arcana. You want to pay close attention to that. Doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but you might have hit it off with that person during the weekend, or a couple of people during the weekend. And it is a card of choice, though. And so you could be making a choice about either or person, or it is just a card about wherever you are at this time in your relationship, wherever that may be. It is about making that choice to move on to the next level. So that brings us to the end. I thank you for watching. Not too bad. Just watch the beginning of the week, and just again reminding you of that Mercury in retrograde. Just be careful of that. And I bid you a good week, a great week at that. Just remember, it takes two to tarot. I'll see you guys next week. I bid you aloha.